Hi everyone. It's time for Minecraft. I know it's everybody's favorite time of the day. Is Minecraft day time? So, um, yep, just as laggy as ever. I think I'm gonna go turn the machine off real quick. Um, ooh. Ooh, yeah, that lag is palpable. I think it's the lava, you know? I think it might be the lava. So, let's get to work. Why did I think I saw a fire just now? I swear I saw like flames, which would cause a lot of lag. There's nothing flammable anywhere. I don't know, beats me. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing some building today. I did say that off stream I would work on the villager housing, but I kind of didn't do that. So now I'm doing it. I worked on something else instead, which was the mob grinder. You can't tell from here, but let me go give you a close examination. So some significant things changed over here. So let's start at the bottom because it's both from the bottom and the top. You'll notice you can't see into it anymore. There's a very important reason. Check out this. Now the mobs come to me as soon as they fall down. And then I just swipe at them. Probably not standing this close, but maybe from like here or even further back. I just go at them. Also, in the process of doing things, a bunch of stuff dropped down here. Let me show you from what's... Oh, it's about to be nighttime. Well, maybe I won't show you. I was going to show you what it looks like up at the top. I was actually working on that last night while I was hanging out in Zen's stream. I wasn't hanging out in her stream, but I was watching her stream. And I was working on this. And I went to bed exactly after I finished. Because I actually stayed up like a quarter of an hour late last night. That's fine because I woke up half an hour late, so technically I still got the full night. Oh wait, the full night's sleep. So up here, let me show you. Because I technically haven't put the roof on it yet. But here's what it all looks like. Now when mobs spawn here, they will probably quickly start walking in any sort of direction and be escorted off into where we're going. So it should speed it up a bit. However, I do plan to put like multiple layers on top too. We'll probably do... Well, we'll probably put the roof on during this stream. Now, there's a demonstration of how it works. Not because I accidentally fell off, but because I wanted to show you how it works. And now you see, so... It was an effective demonstration, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's now get to work on what we came here for. which is the villager housing. I kind of want to make the housing fancy, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm even capable of making the housing fancy, so we'll see about that. Do I have bricks? Dripstone? Gravel. Polished andesite, deep slate. Do I not have brick? I want to cook up some stone. I feel like it's about time that we start having like more furnaces as well. It's the only thing that I know to use to right now to cook stone and glass and the such. So I know that looks weird and lopsided, but you just have to hear me out, chat. It is weird and lopsided. I don't remember if I was making that terracotta and glass on stream. Yeah, it was. It was for the upgrades. Now I remember what that was for. I nearly named this stream "Hey Chat, I have a new sword" because I do have a new sword. Check it out. It's called Prosperity. I named it. I realized they could name my stuff on the anvil. So it's got Luckier, Smite 3, Ductile 1, Prosperous 2, and Silky Shears. I believe Silky Shears is just to, like, it can cut cobwebs. Prosperity 2 is the thing that drops the prosperity shards. Ductile 1 is I don't know. Smite 2, 3 you probably recognize, and Luckier is it increases drop. It's basically fortune and looting built into one. And so I have fortune and looting 2 on this sword. I don't know if it works on the prosperity shards, but that's kind of why I got it. And I've already gotten a shard from using it. And as you can see, the Dura hasn't been used that much. Okay, it's been nearly 100. But that was before I put the Luckier enchantment. So, village. I want to put it over here. I am going to be making bricks, stone bricks, in fact. Where's all my coal? Oh yeah, there's a coal chest right here. It's all charcoal though. I want real coal. Because once again, I print real coal, and I'm not quite at the point of mass producing charcoal yet. See if I can grab it like this. There we go. Now then. I just want some blocks for like a foundation. And then we will also build the rest of the structure using cobblestone, obviously. So I'm gonna have it split off over here. I'll eventually remove all that. double-sided for golems. Oh, when the lag just appears suddenly, that's always a spooky proposition. I'm just ignoring the doubles because I don't want to bother with it yet. The city planning here is going to be kind of American, which is to say streets that are very, well, you know. Ever been to American City? It's very boring. Very checkered patterned. Okay, that'll do. Let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven times 3 is 21. Nah, that needs to be bigger than that. Let's go. 11's a bit too ambitious. Not really on like size, but more on like time it's gonna take for me to build it. Let's see, 3, 3, 3. Making family-sized housing rather than Minecraft's single-person living house that doesn't really have any amenities. Though I just realized these villagers are having more housing than I do. Maybe I won't make them too big. Single story. Any day now. So that's the foundation for one house. Let's make another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, perfect. It's like I planned it, but I didn't. Now, the easy thing would be to make every house exactly the same. I'm going to try to avoid doing that because I'm not an AI artist. They will be the same in sort of like their footprint size, as that just helps me make sure that they're not too small. But they will differ from each other in terms of other things. Layout and decoration and such. go too crazy with it, because I don't want them to be too aesthetically mismatched and it just sort of look like a poorly done fantasy world. But yeah. Actually, I think maybe I'm gonna do them through the roads 3 wide. 2 wide just seems, well, not wide enough. The opposite of being too wide. Also gonna get out the walls. Oh wait. This, again, is supposed to be 3 wide. I wonder if I can use some of like the... Didn't I just... Some of the mods here to make doors that function on a size larger than just 2x2? Actually, I'm not gonna put a wall here. Yet. I may, at some point. We'll leave one there. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have these centered perfectly with each other either. Just to add a little bit more chaos to things. Since without a little chaos, everything just looks sort of the same. Actually, accidentally did 10 just then. That will mean that I won't have a full-sized house over here, but I think I have a plan for that. Hey, we got blocks, but I'm still working on the foundation, so I'm also going to sort that chest. There we go. Bunch of stone brick. I want to use the stone cutter for stuff too. I'm gonna move this stone cutter up here. It'll definitely help me when I'm doing stairs. I wish the stone cutter worked for, you know, other things though. Not just stone. I mean, it's called a stone cutter, but it would be nice if it worked for wood too. 3. Jeez. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just... I need to start mass producing dirt soon too. Because I'd like there to be like, I don't know, a park here or something, just for the aesthetic purposes, and that requires a lot of grass. Alright. Now for this, I don't have a plan yet, but we'll get to that later. I said I had a plan. I don't actually have a plan. Not until I can move them out of where they are. Also, chat, I am going to be right back real quick. Give me a second. Sorry about that, chat. I am now back. Being gone for a bit did give me time to think about a few things. So apparently gave time for the stone to finish up. One of the things I thought about is it might be nice to have some bricks. Oh, sorry. These are stone bricks, but I mean some, like, you know, bricks. So, we have a bunch of clay, just a ton of it. That'll be enough for whatever I want to use it for. Darkness is descending. So let me skip the night real quick. So one thing I want to check is there a machine that lets me get clay from clay, because it's really annoying to separate it myself. Kind of, but I don't like this recipe. Dripstone, huh? This is more convenient. What was that actually? Gravel. Oh, you can get clay from gravel. Didn't realize that. You can get it from sand as well. Bituminous sand. Millstone does it too. Oh, this'll work. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Where's my shovel? It's in my inventory. I have these over here. They're not doing anything, so I might as well put them to use. Oh yeah, the machine's not on. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is disable part of the machine. The part that I'm going to disable is this. Yeah. Place a shovel into this hand. Put all my clay in here. And then turn the machine back on. It's still gonna be laggy, but won't be as laggy. Probably. Oh. I guess I need to remove these hands since it thinks that it needs to use them for something. I'll just place them into this box. All right. Now then. What next? That's a good question. Well, I have a bunch of exotic woods. Quote unquote exotic. Should consider how I could utilize them for aesthetic purposes. Also have tons of wool if I really want it. In fact, I should convert just a bunch of this into wool. Like one inventory's worth. Okay. Those are my torches. There's one wool. It's 2 wool. Stacks of wool, I should say. And there's 3. So if I want to use wool for anything, I've got plenty of it. I've got a lot of glass too. Stack of panes wouldn't hurt. I'll put the rest of these panes into here, right? Or not panes, but just regular. Okay. Wood. I got a bunch of this stuff. Blue is an interesting color. Don't see blue in housing very often, but it's an option I have. We also have dark oak, jungle, spruce. Not as much birch as one might want to have, but you know, it's there. This is probably done. I'll have my shovel back. Yep, that's a lot of clay. Take 4 of it. I'll save the rest for later because it's used in recipes like grout. Never know when you might need more grout. What else is it used for? There's porcelain clay, water algamatic dye base, brick of cola. And what is that used for? Aesthetics. Multi-block with hammer. Multi-block with hammer. An oven. Seems to be what its main use is. Graphite, concrete. Oh, really? Clay, grout, earth, lava, casting sand, hemp creates, hempcretine. What's hempcretine for? Cracked hempcretine. It's an aesthetic block as far as I can tell. sometimes I just like to see what things are used for. Air, fire. Now you can make bricks. What can bricks be used for? Blast brick. Reinforced blast brick. Or multi-block into a cast crude blast furnace. Okay. I'm going to turn the machine back off. But I'm going to reconnect this part. So that next time I turn it back on, this is running. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a builder. I think I'm decent when it comes to architecture. Not great, but decent. But when it comes to also adding, you know, making it aesthetic beyond just simply shape, like adding color and texture, that's where I struggle a bit. Mostly because I don't have an encyclopedic, like, image of all the sort of palettes that I can play with. Let me think. It's easier if I'm working off of like a established design. I think maybe that's what we're going to start with, despite a variety of things. Let's start with a Tudor style house. So I have a variety of things that will make that look pretty good. One of those being this dark oak. Dark oak. I could use wool, but wool is not a great idea. So, what should we go with? What do the roofs of? They're thatch, right? A lot of the time. Tudor style. No, it's more like I can use like stone for the roofing. Alright, we're gonna need concrete, specifically white concrete. Be nice if there was a... Ooh, okay. There is a fast way to do it. So sand and gravel. We have a nearly infinite supply of both. No, it's not nearly infinite. It's exactly infinite. I'll just take a bunch. And then what else? Sand. That's dust. That's sand. This is going to make a lot of aesthetic blocks, but it'll be fine. Man, that lag. It's because I have those furnaces running, I wonder. Wonder what else. Oh. 1 second. I just realized something else that's causing me a lot of lag. Hello, Daniela. How are you doing? Yeah, that's running a bit better. Probably. I had some YouTube videos open on my browser. That was probably causing a bit of the lag. Not all of it, but a bit. Oh, there's my white concrete. Now we have to turn the machine back on, just right after I turned it off. I got lag, but other than the lag, I'm fine. There is a... wonder how well this is going to work, because I do have that thing that causes... causes me to... causes blocks that I put down to disappear. So I'm worried about that. But does that instantly convert them all? No, it does not. Well, would be nice. We're just making concrete right now. We're gonna be building some villager housing. How am I gonna know when this is finished? It just all disappeared. Ah, yeah, okay, it's impossible to do this. Great. Cool. Chemical injection chamber. This'll do it. Okay. I just need to add water to my casting basin. Can I do this? Fluid encapsulator. How do I make a fluid encapsulator? Pretty easy. Pretty easy, I would say. So, I think I'm going to use this machine simply because it's... No, actually, it's probably going to be slower. Can I use this? Is the question that I have in my mind. Where I don't have an answer to that question. I shouldn't have used all my seared bricks for that. That was not the best idea. A smeltery just for water is an interesting idea. Can it even work? What happens if I add water to this smeltery? Do I have a good place to add that water? Can add it here. Yeah, I kind of get it there too. Kind of. Let's try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, you know? Because if this works, I could just put all of this into the hopper, have it automatically start making white concrete, and it's all good. So, can't help but notice that it's not automatically connecting, which is not a good sign. Yeah, that's okay. Well, maybe I have to add it as fuel. In that case, we're gonna need grout, but that's fine. We have plenty of grout. I just wish my inventory wasn't filling up. So clay, sand, and gravel. Which again, we have an infinite amount of both. Not so much with the sand, though. There's a bit of a problem. I could just stop it from feeding into there if I want to build up more sand, though. I'm fine for now. This will be enough. And the clay from over here. I don't need these dark oak logs in my inventory while I'm doing this. This is just me getting overexcited. Alright. So. By the way, I don't know if I answered you before, Danielle, but I'm doing fine. And there's grout. And I can just grout into this and auto smelt it all, I believe. Right? It do be going. Need the casting bench. Where is it? Oh, it's in here. And the redstone torch. Hello. That's good. I'm gonna need to have the machine fully operational now, because that's gonna be using up my lava. Yep. Increased my lag by some amount by doing that. So now, in the meantime, while that's running, what to do? Well, so we're gonna do this Tudor style house later. Let's do a Georgian style house. Actually, I don't think I have enough to make a Georgian style house. Yeah, I definitely don't. This is just a stack of bricks. I need way more than a stack. Wonder if I can make bricks in a smelter. I bet I could. Yep. Molten clay. It'll work. Might do that. So I don't have enough for that either. So really I have stone and wood. As materials that I can access pretty quickly. And the woods that I have are dark in color. Mostly. Let's look. How much, yeah, I only have a little bit of birch. And get out the old Infurium bronze axe and start hacking at the birch trees. And now my axe doesn't work anymore. So this gives me an opportunity to find out what material the axe requires. Was that all that I managed to cut down just then? Oh. Hell. I did install a mod to have leaves decay faster, though. That's something you just witnessed. Thinking. Well, I could go with calcite. Is there a way to make calcite? Sort of. No great ways to do it. Bone meal and grow? I could do that. I could, in fact, do that. Interesting. What does polished calcite look like? It's not bad. It looks pretty close. Though I'm just doing that to replace the concrete that I already made a bunch of powder for, so kind of not the best. I only know how to do 2 styles of housing. Georgian and Tudor, really? Wow. This is a slow process. I do think I have enough, though. So I need a controller. Oh, and I just realized controller requires a smelter. It doesn't necessarily. I can use a melter. Try it. I think it goes in that order. I need copper for this, I believe. Smeltery controller. Just the bricks with some lava. Did I say lava? Molten copper is what I meant to say. I'm not sure how much. Right, no fuel. I can cut across here to get fuel pretty quick. Just melting 3, so I don't need more than that. So we didn't even need the full 3. Seared stone, cracked seared bricks, seared cobblestone. What are you? Do I not have enough? 4 ingots. Oh, I see. There we go. Won't need that no more. Just gonna leave that open for a bit, because I'm going to need to look in Tinkers to make the smeltery. Actually, I think I have a book that I'll use instead. Smeltery. Okay. Seared drain. Input output of the smeltery. when it comes to fluids. So I need a drain. I need a tank. Actually don't know if I need a tank. I just need the drain as far as I'm aware. Drain. Yeah, that's easy enough to make. Wait, did I use bricks? I meant to select a copper. Yep, that should be it. And then I need need 4 for the base. These 2 are fine on the outside. So I need then 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll place this, place the rest in here. I need that. I'll put it over here where I'm already getting a bunch of water. Like right here, actually. It's not the most convenient place. I need to ensure that a pipe from there will work. So the top needs to be in line with this. Drain can go there. Controller can go here. I don't want it facing that direction. Doing all this just so that I can automate making concrete. I probably could have finished making all the concrete had I just done it by hand, but I'm lazy. So I think this will work. Hopefully I don't... Oh wait, no, this won't work. I do need a tank. I forgot. I need a tank. Actually, the drain was still necessary, but I do need a tank. From Tinkers. Seared fuel tank. Wrapped in glass. Actually, isn't there an easier one? Seared fuel gauge? Alternate foundry tank. Scorch ingot tank? Scorched tile layer. Faucet fuel tank. Yeah, you can use glass. So I just need the 4 bricks. So I'll take you with me. Brick, brick, brick. And I'll run over here to get... Oh, this is where my mighty smelting is. I accidentally made 2 of those books for no reason. Glass. Right. That'll do. At least I assume this is how I need to do this. I could be wrong. I do need a redstone real quick to make a redstone torch. I don't know if I have a spare torch hanging around, but here we go. I need hoppers. I need 2 of them. I only have the 1. I have to make another. And I also need a couple chests. I will use jungle for that. That'll do. What is this? Bricks. Yeah. And a little bit of iron goes a long way. That'll be enough. Chest. I need 1 more hopper. Yay! Let's see how this all goes. Do I have the means of getting up here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh wait. This. So put the tank here. Invalid block in the walls. This is a tank. What do you mean it's invalid? Smelter. Lag, lag, lag. Come on. Why isn't the tank working? Oh, I needed to shift. I just realized I wasn't placing it. I was clicking on the smeltery. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That should be it. I do need the drain though, so that I can actually remove liquids. I believe the drain is the correct thing. If it's not, well, my life sucks. Seems like it is. You could drain directly down. Never seen that before. I don't trust it. I'll do things the way that I remember how to do them. So, right. Casting basin here. Hopper into the casting basin. But I'm not going to hopper into there. I could, but I'm not. Didn't think I would hopper into it there either, but okay. I'm going to place a chest here. Hopper into this chest. And nope, I don't want this here actually. No, that's fine. Yeah, it'll be okay. And here is where I'll put the redstone torch. Did not mean to place that there. So it'll hopper anything put in here into there. Once it finishes its creation process, it'll hopper down into that chest. So, and placing this torch will make it automatic. Now, I also need to make sure that water gets into this somehow. I assume it will work this way. Why is it so hard to get out? Yeah, fills with water. Okay. Let's get our concrete. We can automatically make concrete, which is something that I've wanted in Minecraft basically ever, because making concrete is a pain in the ass. We're doing this all for villager housing, and we're actually not going to get to the point of where we're actually breeding the villagers in this stream. What the hell? What do you mean? What are you doing? What the hell's happening? What the hell's happening? Oh, it's going into the hopper. I was like, why is it just eating all of the concrete powder? And let's place the torch here. How do I get water into this thing? Smelter. Concrete. This. How do you hold shift? How do I get water in here? Maybe it's maybe it's not like that. No, I'm gonna break this. It's not spraying water all over the place. I'll keep the water there because I don't think it matters. I now have a tank full of water. Don't know what to do about that. My theory. Right, it just knocks me off. What if instead it goes in like this? Nah. Sorry, I just ripped my headphones out. I don't think it goes in like that. Oh, it goes in here, though. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's funny that it makes that sound still. What does this look like? It looks like it's full of water. Okay, I could have actually done this over there. I didn't need to do it over here. All I needed to do was feed a pipe into here. I guess this is an item exchange, and this is yeah, that items. This is liquids. Yeah, I could have done this. We wasted a bunch of time, everyone. Well, nobody expected anything else. I could double this. Oh, you're finally out. Yeah, I could have the water go in here too. Double my speed. This tank being full of water, basically useless. Ugh. The rate is not as fast as I expect it to be. It's about as fast as one would expect. Could make more hoppers. Have another one coming out here. But the feeds over here, though. So it's kind of annoying to do that. I guess I just have to wait. Well, we have some concrete to work with now. Single stack. Will last us a long time, but hey. Let's go ahead and clear our inventory of anything we don't need to have in our inventory. That's not where I want to put anything. Yeah, I'll put the skull here just for the hell of it. My brain is not in the mood for making things anymore. Or building, I should say. Let me get back over here and just materialize my brain power. Ugh. Okay. think the Tudor style house will go over there. I don't need my lava to run for this though. So I'm going to cut the lava real quick just to save me a bit of lag. There. Of course, it's already nighttime again. I'm gonna need a lot of beds too. A lot more than just this. Speaking of, I'm just gonna take one out. Are we gonna strip these oak? Maybe. I think maybe. Yes. I bet there's probably like a material that is literally Tudor style housing that I could use for this. But I don't know what all the materials are that's in this, so I'm not gonna worry about things that I can't predict. Okay. So let's look at how this appears versus strips. Yeah, we're gonna go with the strip. How tall are we gonna go? That's a good question. And that's the floor, right? Speaking of which, probably gonna replace that floor too. Could just go with a rug, actually. Be cheaper. Still look okay. So let's start with 4 and figure it out from there. Ow. Death to all bots. Your kind aren't welcome here, bot. Okay. Here are the sides done. Well, the corners, I should say. Now then, this building is as such. Actually, if it was just one wider, still wouldn't matter. I would need it to be 3 wider. And do the classic door frame is framed by logs sort of style. And here will be the door. Wouldn't that actually look good? Maybe if it was one wider. One wider? No, two wider. Could do that right now if I wanted to. That's it. Just iron. The tool mining speed of the tool will be multiplied by magnetic personality. Hitting things attracts them. Oh, I accidentally was hovering over two things. The binding, though, doesn't do anything, so... Detoxin, Illustrious. Force drop bonus. Dense. Sharp weight, heavy. Necrotics, might, scorching. Stone shield, airborne. Alright. Soul siphoner. That it? I think so. Now, is there any building enchantments here that I want to look at? blasting, haste, hydraulic, light speed. There was one. Like, silk touch would be useful. And what's padded? Oh, there's magnetic, smelting, reinforced, overforced. That's overforced. Oh, over slime, reinforced. Chance of tool to take damage. Right, reinforced is just unbreaking. Smelting, soulbound tank. Fire primer increases the area of flint. Magnetic. It can increase the magneticness of it beyond just its baseline. Emerald. And abilities. Auto smelt. Silky. How do you make silky cloth? Molten rose gold? Why did it have to be something so complicated? Probably should have done this off stream. So what I'm getting is that I can, in fact, just make it out of iron. I'm going to make 2 sets of tools, pure iron for both of them. One is an axe, and the other is a pickaxe. Need the binding. Do I have a pickaxe head? I do. I don't have a regular axe head though. Do I have a normal handle? Need 2 bindings. Damn it. My inventory's too full. My inventory's too full. Gotta do something about it. Too full inventory, gotta do something about it. Mistakes will be made if you do not do something about your inventory being too full. I knew that I would have problems. I wasn't thinking. I don't need these lanterns on me, like, right now. Okay. Also, I need a little bit of gold. No, normal handle. Axe head. I don't even know if you use a binding. But you do for a pickaxe. Yeah, I was thinking of a sword. Probably don't for an axe, but... See, I lost the binding one, didn't I? don't want the axe heads. I just want to see the full axe. You do use binding. Then I need binding, not I believe gold does not mix with iron. And yeah, I need binding is what I broke. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you go right down into here. And yep. I need 2 handles. I don't have any handles. Ah. The durability doesn't matter too much with these. Okay. Pickaxe. Magnetism 3. Probably going to increase that some. Normal axe. Okay, so enchantments I want. I want Silky. Probably. Exchanging is also good. Though it's not even a particularly easy one to make. What is Hepatizon? Is that Hepzonion? Molten Hepzonion. Oh, you need cobalts. And I can't get cobalt. It's physically impossible in this world to get cobalt since it only comes from the nether, which makes a lot of sense. Got it. I do want this though, so I may cheat it into the game. Changing auto smelts, not something I really want. Melting and breaking, expanded, bucketing, fire starter, flinging, blowing, passing. Oh. Splitting. Oh, that's spitting. Splashing, springing, tilling, stripping, warping. Warping is cool, but I don't think we're getting it. Yeah, I think really there's just upgrading magnetism. Harvest. What is blasting? Grants more mining speed on blocks with a lower blast resistance, up to 10 plus per. For example, +1 mining speed on blocks like stone, 3 on blocks like terracotta, +5 on soft blocks such as ores. I thought terracotta was anti-blast resistant. Haste is also interesting. I don't think we want to upgrade mining speed though, really. Hydraulic? Oh, high speed. Melee, knockback, necrotic. What is that? Reduces knockback. Interesting. Padded is maybe not that bad. Like I could think of ways of using it. Severing, sweeping edge, magnetic, netherite. Yeah. Pretty much just looking at magnetic right now as what to go with. And throwing maybe like diamond and emerald on it. Just realized there's a bunch of mobs probably over there now. No? Surprised. Turned nighttime, then nothing spawned though. Strange. So I should prevent that from happening again by throwing down some torches over there. I think one in the middle should be fine. Then glowing was also interesting. That could be useful. So right now there's silky, which is annoying to make. Need rose gold, which copper and gold. It's not that annoying to make actually. You can make a bunch of it real quick. Still have iron in this. Entire block even. Okay. Let me dump that out. Magnetism strong. I guess I didn't get the that though. Now that and mix these two together. I didn't bring my copper for some reason. That was smart. Wonder if I can ore block. Surely you can, right? Oh, I can't even make ore blocks. Oh wait, it's 9 by 9. That's right. Or 3 by 3. Alright, get our silk on. Actually, is that spider web that it needs to be on? Cobweb. Can I make cobweb? Kind of. It takes a lot of string to make cobweb. Severing. Let's see. I can make it though. Yeah. All the hands. If I make this belt one further, I can do this here. My inventory. Ugh, my inventory. Ugh, my inventory. Ugh, my inventory. We'll silk later. We'll silk later. We're not gonna silk on stream. That would be crazy. We got our mag tools here. I have these compasses, right? Might as well mag up on those. Very magged. I mag hard frequently. Redstone. I want to mag up on the axe too. Need a bunch of iron for that. Probably that's enough. I forgot to put this ingot press away. This is cool. Oh, we never tested to see what Inferium uses for repair material. Very mag. You mag, bro. Did this have diamond and stuff on it? It didn't. So it used bronze. I have bronze. Can I repair it with bronze? Oh, it can. Oh. Interesting. I want to mag this bro up too. So, more iron. And the red stuff. So I could use this axe, but I'm not. Not for precise work. This is a pure tool axe only. It's got 2 upgrades. Doesn't have. Weird that these had 3. Could put fortune on it as well. I know it's gonna be crazy to some people, but I'm actually gonna toss this diamond. No, I shouldn't toss the diamond axe. I'm gonna toss the diamond axe. I really don't need it. I print diamonds. Clearing out my inventory just a bit more. Also, I'm gonna make a chest and put that chest over there and use that chest to store building stuff. A build chest, if you will. Okay. So a building chest. Use some oak log for that. Just need the 1 chest. There we go. There's basically a 0% chance that I lose items now with these magnetic tools in my hand. Alright, so go place the chests, go gather all the materials, put the materials into the chests. I have materials in my inventory. I want to move them into it right now. Thank you. Anything else? The bricks. Into the chest. We're gonna build something finally, I think. Once I get all my materials, my mats, as they say, as the kids say, into one place. Yeah. There. Now, stripped logs and the oak logs. Whew. Inventory management, let me tell you. It's a real pain. I feel good though. Okay, so I made this structure wider for reasons. Two, three, four. No. I don't know if that really looks the way that I want it to. It just kind of looks bad in hindsight. Yeah, it kind of just looks bad. And there's no windows. That's another problem with it. Jeez, that's a lot of lag all of a sudden. Yeah, that doesn't look good, unfortunately. Mostly due to the lack of windows. Could do this for windows. Then it doesn't really kind of look right. But, well, sometimes you just have to deal with things not looking right. Oh yeah, I forgot my glass. No windows on the front, though. Dare I just repeat this pattern on both sides? I guess I will. Does it look bad? Yeah, kind of. Kind of looks bad. But actually, is it the same width? I may have fucked up a little bit. Nope, it is. Also, it didn't go all the way to the top. Actually kind of looks better now that I added that last layer. So maybe this won't look just like the worst thing that's ever been made in Minecraft. I'm gonna put in some safety features, not for the villagers, but for me, real quick, by outlining this in blocks that I can fall onto without falling out of the world. Mining it. That lags sometimes, though. I can always replace these later. balls. That lag when it happens, like when you're moving towards an edge, is the worst thing one could ever experience in their lives. I don't know why I care about this when I just said I'm probably going to remove those at some point, but it's fine. So, oh, this is white wool. I was about to say, why isn't it giving me, tried to jump onto that bed. Wool into here, concrete into here. Actually, I don't need much more of this concrete. Do we need more of the oak, though? Hey, made it into the bed this time. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look like the worst thing I've ever made, either. Well, actually, maybe it is the worst thing I've ever made, but it doesn't look like the worst thing ever made by anybody. It is a big cube, though. Big old box. Could have been more ambitious, and it wasn't. This is supposed to not do that. Hey, made it a second time. Those walls correct? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So... I don't want to do rafters. This is going to be kind of complicated to do. Don't need the glass anymore. Don't need the white concrete. I think I'll leave this central pillar even though I'm just using it to climb. I have an idea about how I want to do the rafters as well. There's going to be a second level up here. Place this block temporarily so that I can do this. Is that correct? And remember, I have lag. I'm saying that to myself. I need to remind myself that I have lag. Swift Sneak can be kind of useful for building. Oh, now that I've done that, I have kind of decided that is where those are going to go. I want those lanterns now. Lantern. One thing I didn't think about is the fireplace. I usually build them into the wall, but instead I have another idea. I think I'll build it into the middle of the room, but not like directly in the middle. Sure, if that's enough light. I think it is. I'll pick one of these squares here and choose that to be where the fireplace is. I think it might be this one here. Yeah. Three wide. It's gonna be kind of complicated to design. I have an idea. You can make walls with bricks, I believe. I don't know if it's in base Minecraft, but I do believe it is in this. No, it definitely is in base Minecraft. Nope. It'll look like that going on the going up. Where's the bed? Though, actually... No, I guess there's enough room for kitchen over here. Something I want to do, though, is break those, place two here. Kind of wish they didn't intersect, but it's whatever. did I put that bed? There. Now it's just doing the roof. I should turn the machine off. It's just causing so much lag for me. Though it also might be the whatever the conveyor belts up in the mob farm might also be responsible for a lot of the lag. Put this cog back down. So, a roof. Deep slate is an option, though I kind of don't want to use it. It's kind of hard to access. I wonder, can you make deep slate? You can, kind of, sort of. Also do it with magic. We kind of expected that, though. Oh, there's... You can do that. I mean, it's an option. I don't really know if I want to go through the trouble of making it, though. Could just use cobblestone. Or brick. I might go with brick. Yeah. I'm a basic bitch. So if I used stairs, this would kind of take forever. And it would also be really tall. I don't know if I want it to be that tall. So it would be 6 blocks tall. That's kind of really tall. I'm going to use not stairs. I could use a combination of stairs and slabs. I don't know if that would look very good. I mean, I could do that. I need more bricks. Like, by a lot more. Oh, I had another group of bricks. Got it. Well, can't hurt to have more. Cobblestone is not something I'm in a short supply of. So, one of these, all stairs. One of these, all slabs. Huh. Okay. Bust out my ladders real quick. No, I should ladder. Can I ladder in the middle? I can. Basically, I'm mixing ladders and stairs together, or sorry, stairs and bricks together. Stairs and bricks. Stairs and slabs together. Because if I just used slabs, I would run into the problem where the slabs half the time would be blocks that mobs would spawn on, while the other half of the time they wouldn't be. I do run into this issue. I don't actually need to worry about, because this will never escape me, right? Yep. I got that big magnetism. Big magnetism on his hip. Or her hip, in my case. Oh, there was some that I didn't... It may look a little bit goofy, but I think it will only look goofy at first. It will then look fine once you kind of get used to it, and once I have a lot more of these down. I'm gonna need way, way more bricks, though, if I want to do a Georgian-style house. Did I do the full circle yet? Not quite. Gonna need way more stairs and slabs, though, that's for sure. wow. I had a perfect amount. This also means that I'll be able to get the benefit of slabs without running into that problem. I just need the one more. So that means this I don't. This can be a stone brick. So I think I'll just make it a stair. Nobody will be able to tell that this is technically not centered. I just need the one more. So I actually need a lot more, so. I was wrong, I don't actually need a lot more, but we'll see if I have another opportunity to use these. The roof looks very shallow. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Does it look great? No. But it looks fine. Now let's do some overhang so that this actually looks a bit more like there's a bit more going on. When I do this correctly. Okay. Some of that facade won't show up, but that's fine. This really is a shallow roof. In terms of a build, could be argued that it's slightly compromised, but it's fine. I don't mind compromising. Bruh. Bruh. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look great. but doesn't look terrible either. Okay. I do have a door in here. Yes. Door, and let's see. Right. I want to make a lot of carpet. I can go with blue, I can go with red. I can go with some variations. You know what? I'm gonna go with lime green. Do I have... Did I make lime green? I think so. Skystone dust. Does it have any uses? Kind of. Skystone itself, does it have any uses? Sorry. I wasn't looking at the right place. I don't need a